Time for a new Stephen Arthur unbox. What's up, guys? Stephen Arthur is such a good friend of mine. He has sent me some stuff before. He recently sent me a massive box of goodies. I recorded it, and unfortunately I accidentally deleted the whole thing like a moron. I think what I did was I put those files in another file, and after I had put up that review, I deleted the whole folder, not knowing about Stephen Arthur's recording in there. So I have to at least show what he got me. Even though I already know what it is, I have to show you the movies he got me, because he got me a lot of great movies. And also, you see my Drumdums t-shirt? Woody Bowen designed this. Woody Bowen actually created 2 new designs, Michael Myers inspired designs, in anticipation for the new Halloween movie. And they are Killer Flicks t-shirts. So pretty soon these are gonna go live for sale. You see them on the screen right now. It's gonna be awesome. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put together this too, which is a Fuck Off Wade t-shirt, because there's like a running gag, especially with Michael Mims on Killer Flicks, where we constantly bring up Wade from Halloween 4. Poor guy, but makes for a great t-shirt. So anyway, let's get down to business. Let's show you the booty. Just gonna grab a stack at a time. First off, we got the movie Slaughterhouse. Never heard of this movie, but I love the casing, and this is from 88 Films. He sent me a few Blu-rays from 88 Films. One is Slaughterhouse. Looks kind of like Madman, actually. Next up, we got Blood-Sucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh. This one looks really interesting. Proving that a mad woman can be far more threatening than a mad man, Blood-Sucking Pharaohs in Pittsburgh introduces us to a weapon-wielding femme fatale who is dedicated to lopping off limbs and chalking up a high body count. I'm totally in for that. Next up, we got one of those Scream Factory double features. It's TerrorVision and the video Dead. And I love those Scream Factory double features. As a matter of fact, I have this one back here. I'll go ahead and pull it out. It's The Evil and Twice Dead. I've reviewed The Evil. I'll put a card right here for that, but I haven't reviewed Twice Dead yet. So I need to do that. Next up, we got one of the Clipper cases, actually. This is 13 Ghosts. And you know what? I don't remember if I've ever seen 13 Ghosts. But I believe it came out in the 90s, maybe early 2000s. But I've been meaning to watch this one, so glad I got that. Here we go. This is a Giallo film. I've recently really gotten into Giallo films. And one thing about them is they always have really long names. And here's one, The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. In a nice clear case too. This is an Arrow release, and I don't have any Arrow releases, or at least I don't think I do, so now I do. And I love Giallo films. Can't wait. Matter of fact, can't wait to watch that one right there, A Bay of Blood. Next up, we got another double feature from Scream Factory. This is Tales from a Crypt and Vault of Horror. Looks like a lot of fun. Then we got The Grudge, the Sarah Michelle Gellar American version. I have never seen the original Japanese version, which I plan on seeing sometime soon, but I'm definitely down for rewatching this one. And here's a movie I have seen, The Ruins. Very underrated, stars one of my favorite actresses working today, Gina Malone. And this really gets under your skin, like literally. Like, it's like the plants from this peak that these young people are on, they like attack them and get inside their bodies, and it's pretty insane. Next up, we got a Stephen King movie that I've never seen, The Dead Zone. It's got Christopher Walken. The secret to a good Walken impersonation is the pauses. That's a bad impersonation, but I love Christopher Walken, so I'll definitely be checking that one out. And then I have a huge crush on Nicole Kidman. Here's Practical Magic. As a matter of fact, I saw a movie with her recently where it's like one of those Memento type movies where she can only remember things like one day at a time, and then the next day she wakes up and she doesn't remember anything. And it was really good. I'll put the poster here because I don't remember the name of it, but I enjoyed it. Here's another one I haven't seen in ages, The Relic. Tom Sizemore, big fan of his, and also Penelope Ann Miller. One of my favorite movies with Penelope Ann Miller is Carlito's Way. If you want to get in, you got to get in. Love that line. And here is a Lucio Fulci Giallo film, The Beyond. Look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got a nice slipcase. And I recently reviewed Madman. Well, here's a movie called I, Madman. And this is directed by Tibor Takacs. I know I just butchered the hell out of that name, but this is a Shout Factory release. Love that cover though, actually. I know nothing about this movie, but it does have like a demented doctor with a syringe behind on the back. So yeah, I like movies with crazy psychotic doctors. X-Ray was actually a good one with Barbie Benton. White of the Eye with David Keith and Kathy Moriarty. Never heard of this movie actually, but I remember David Keith. He was in Officer and a Gentleman, which is a really good movie actually, but this one looks really interesting. So yeah, looking forward to that one. It's another Scream Factory release. And I got two more here, and I got two more here, and I got two more here. Guillermo del Toro's The Orphanage, which is a movie that I've heard great things about. I recently saw Shape of Water. That was fantastic. Beautifully done movie. And the funny thing is, I saw that with my wife and both my kids, and all three of them hated it. Because it goes into some like really controversial territory, but I loved it. I was able to step back and just look at the whole thing and love the hell out of it. But The Orphanage I haven't seen yet. And then lastly, it's Mario Bava's Blood and Black Lace. This is a steelbook. Wow, beautiful. It's an Arrow release. This is one that I've really wanted to see. Blood and Black Lace is one of the bigger Giallo films that I hear talked about a lot. So looking forward to this one. 6 models, 6 victims for a crazed masked killer. So there you go, Stephen Arthur, my friend. Thank you so much for sending me all these goodies. I'm sorry that it took me this long to finally get this out. And it happens sometimes, guys. It really does. I've deleted full reviews before. I've had reviews where I completely botched the audio and all I could hear was my camera audio. And if I had audio from my camera, it's just horrible. I guess that's a plug for my external mic. Oh, it's just so clear. I love it. So anyway, guys, that is it. Be sure to come over to Killer Flicks, where we talk horror all day and every day. And on Fridays, we do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and now Stardust, where you can do your 30-second reviews, video style. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.